Hi there, my name is Michelle and thank you for joining me on my Willy Wumpkins channel. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe. It really helps me and it means a lot, so thank you very much. So today what I'm going to do is do a brief video, mainly for my customers, but we thought we'd share it with you folks online as well. In the shop here, I teach people to crochet and knit, and often they will produce a beautiful project and then go home and want to start another project of their own. And they can remember all of the stitch techniques that I've taught them, except for the very first one, which is how to start off your work. Now, that's obviously casting on with knitting, but the very first stitch is often a slip knot. And it's the thing that people forget how to do. But it is quite simple. But first I want to show you another way that you can do it if you want to be absolutely sure that your stitch is not going to come undone. So it is to just tie a knot in it. So yarn on the back, into the front, and then through the hole from front to back, and pull, and then put the front yarn around the back yarn, pull it through the center and pull it tight, but not too tight that you can't maneuver your stitch on the hook. So I wanted to show you this one first because this is a secure knot. I'm pulling, look, that circle's not getting any smaller. So if you're not confident with your crochet work, this will be the stitch possibly that you will start off with. But as you get more confident, and by the end of my courses you will be confident, you're going to need something that if you, say you decided to frog your piece of work, you've used it for a while and then you think, oh, I'll use that yarn for something else. We like to keep all of our yarn, don't we, so, and not waste any of it. So snipping this here is not really an option for us. What we want is a nice slip knot that will just slip back to straight yarn when we finished with it. So how we do that is we're going to make a circle with the yarn. So this is our waste yarn, this is our working yarn because it's coming from the ball. So we're going to make a circle and we're going to make sure, or a loop rather, we're going to make sure that our working yarn is above our waste yarn. So let's just go in closer for you. Bring this here so you can see. So our working yarn is on top and our waste yarn is at the bottom. And then what we're going to do, we're going to hold the loop open and we're going to get our finger and thumb and we're going to put it into the loop, and then we're going to help our little fingers along by picking up our working yarn and pinching the working yarn. Put your finger on the waste yarn and pull. Now once it's like this, you put your crochet hook through to give it the yarn something to anchor onto, and then you just gently pull the two sides of yarn in opposite directions. So here we go, and there is our loop. Our slip knot is now on our hook. Oops. What's the benefit of this? Well, it moves easily. If you suddenly realize, oh, I'm using the wrong hook, I need a bigger hook, you can just take it and you can make the loop a bit bigger by just pulling it. You pull the loop and it can go bigger. So if you had a fatter crochet hook, should we get a fatter one? There we go. Look, that's a nice chunky one for us. So we can easily then put it onto the bigger one and readjust for our stitch size. There we go. But what about, as I said, if we were coming to the end of the life of the project and we frogged it all the way back and went on to the last one, then we just simply pull and voila, back to bare yarn. Whereas if we go back to this one, pull, 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 yeah, that's not going anywhere. So that's the advantage of a slip knot. So let's do it again for you so you can see. So we will make a loop and we'll make sure that our working edge is on top of our non-working edge. So let's do that there so you can see that that's non-working because it's not attached to the ball. Then we're going to pick the loop up and push our fingers through. Then we're going to pinch the working yarn with our finger and thumb, and then we are going to pull the non-working yarn, the waste yarn, and we put our hook through, and then we pull both the strands in opposite directions. Oh, it's quite fiddly because I'm using thin yarn and I'm looking through a camera lens. So there we go. I hope that's been helpful to you. I hope you've been able to see everything that you need to see. I've used light yarn against the darker background so that hopefully you can see it all. And there we go. To everyone who has found me via my bricks and mortar shop, thank you for finding me online as well. Keep coming back. See you at Knit and Natter on Saturday. And for those of you who found me online, like I said, please do like and subscribe so that you can find my other knitting and crochet tips, and so that you can follow my woolly adventures, because I do get up to quite a lot in a woolly way on this channel. So yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.